Don't make mashed potatoes before seeing this recipe. Start this recipe by adding 1 pound of potatoes to the pot. Cut them into large pieces to help with cooking. Turn on the heat and add water until the potatoes are covered. Don't overfill the pot to avoid spilling when it starts to boil. Add a teaspoon of salt. Now let's wait for the potatoes to cook. 10 minutes should be enough. The potatoes are done. Perfectly cooked, turn off the heat and drain the water. After draining, transfer the potatoes to a bowl and mash them. The potatoes need to be very soft to make mashing easier. If you don't have a masher, you can use a glass and then strain them to get the right consistency. You won't regret making this recipe at home. It has an amazing flavor. You'll love the taste this recipe leaves behind. It's absolutely delicious. After mashing them well, set them aside. In a pan with oil, add 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic. Now, saute these 2 ingredients for a few minutes. They're ready. Now add the mashed potatoes to the pan. When you make potatoes this way for the first time, you won't forget this recipe. When you think about making mashed potatoes, remember this recipe. Now mix these potatoes with the onion and garlic. Stir for a few minutes until you get the right consistency. Once done, add a teaspoon of salt. Also, add 10 tablespoons of milk, 3 tablespoons of margarine, or you can add butter instead. Now stir until it reaches the right consistency. I'm sure you've never had mashed potatoes made this way. The flavor is sensational. Keep stirring until it's well mixed. I've mixed it well. Just look at the texture of this mash. The secret to a perfect recipe is the combination of the right ingredients. If you want a thicker mash, just reduce the amount of milk or increase the amount of potatoes. I've mixed everything. Now let's add some chopped parsley to taste and stir again for about 2 minutes. Keep stirring to cook and get the perfect texture for our mash. After mixing well, our recipe is ready to be served. You can serve it while it's still hot. Now, I'll take a spoon and transfer the mash into a bowl. Let's fill it up. Look at the result of this mashed potato made in a different way. This recipe is wonderful. You're going to be surprised. I'm going to serve myself now. Enjoy your meal.